Hey, Brian Maxwell coming at you. Welcome to Car Biz in the Raw, where I lay out the ins and outs and the outs and ins of the automotive industry on the sales side and what you can do to be more successful, make more money, and be a lot more prosperous. Now, this video is more so, this podcast is tailored more so to management, especially more so general managers, dealer principals, and owners of stores. And it's really a big watch out, all right? Because 2020, we've seen what happened. Pandemics, they're giving out a lot of money to help businesses stay afloat. Customers are coming in, but it may have slowed down some, so it's not the quantity, it's more so the quality. But one thing I want you to realize, if you are a general manager of a dealership, if you're a dealer principal, a partner, managing partner, beware. Because what's going to happen is, in 2021, the government is going to be coming, and they're going to be recouping a lot of that money that has been put out. And you know where they're going to look at it? I've already gotten it firsthand. They come into the automotive industry, and here's how. Do you know that the Federal Trade Commission has been popping in on dealerships looking for files out of place, credit applications, customer IDs, and copies of IDs and licenses left on copiers, all types of stuff. And do you realize that they're giving out $43,000 fines per file to stores? Now, I'm in stores all the time, and I walk in and I see a copy of a driver's license laying around. I'll see, there may be some file folders that are laid out. And again, the individual may not realize just how critical it is. But I assure you, one of the things you want to do, make sure you start researching about hiring a data breach coordinator. As a matter of fact, it's mandatory for every dealership to have one. And I assure you, they're coming. Also, number two, what type of identity protection or data breach protection do you have for your customers' information that's in the database? You realize data breach right now is one of the hottest things that's going on with hackers, and hundreds of millions of people are having their identity stolen every day, every single day. Home and title information. They're taking people's information, buying houses with it, y'all. They're doing this right now. Now, one of the things that happened as of late, I had an organization, a company reach out to me. Because of what I do, who I am, and they know how many dealerships and dealer groups I work with. And man, they showed me something that they are doing for dealerships that is protecting dealerships, but not only dealerships, most importantly, it's protecting the dealership's customers, which in turn helps that dealership, because when your customers know that you're going above and beyond what others are doing to protect them, that loyalty, it builds that loyalty. And guess what? You can be one of the first and few that can promote that for your store. There's a company that's called Identity Max, and what they do, they have one of the best products I have ever seen available. What they offer to dealerships, and it doesn't cost the dealership any money, there's no software integration whatsoever. But what they do, they offer protection to each and every customer that buys a vehicle from that store. Protection on their identity, and that's not just for the person buying it, that's for every member of their home. They offer them home and title protection, meaning if anybody steals the identity and does something with their title or buys a home, they're protected. And most importantly, they are the only company that is offering a rewards program where when a customer buys a vehicle from you, not only do they get their vehicle, they have their identity and their home and title protection for 6 years for every member in their house. Then on top of that, they have access to the rewards program, which has over 600,000 hotels and retail stores. And we're not talking about Bob's Burgers. We're talking about your Subways, your Chipotles, your Marriott, your Best Westerns, every hotel chain you can think about it. And those are all hosted by an organization who is the 800-pound gorilla in the rewards program, and that's Velocity Rewards. So you have Identity Max, Velocity Rewards combined. And can you imagine this? A customer coming into your store, they're deciding whether they should buy or not, and you can explain to them how you are the only, if not one of the only dealerships in the area that when they buy this vehicle, offers them and every person in their house identity protection. Them and every person in their house home and title protection for 6 years. But not only that, if they like to go to Subway 3 times a week and it's them and their significant other, guess what? Imagine if you go on to lunch 2 for the price of 1. How much money would that save you? Imagine instead of going to a hotel paying top-notch prices, if I can guarantee them that they'll get rates at hotels, at different places and restaurants that are cheaper than what they can get on Priceline, Travelocity, or any of those. What if you can offer a customer that was getting ready to leave your lot, or somebody you have on the phone trying to get an appointment? What if you can guarantee them that you can show them how they can save a guaranteed $10,000 on any vehicle they purchase on your lot? And it's literally guaranteed without the dealership spending any money, without any software integration. What would that do? How many customers that have been driving off the lot do you believe that would keep? How many people that didn't come in for that appointment would that get? How many times has a customer asked for a price reduction? But you can say, okay, listen, we can reduce it, but you'll lose the value enhancement program, which is exactly what it's called the value enhancement program. Yeah, we can drop price $1,000, but you'll lose the value enhancement. What does that mean? Your family won't have their identity protection for the next 6 years. Your home and title won't be protected. And all of those rewards for those restaurants, those hotels, the grocery stores you like to go to, guess what? You won't have that either. So you'll save that $1,000 a day, but you'll lose this $10,000 in savings over the next 6 years. What do you think that'll do? Will it get everybody? No, but if it can increase the percentage of those who walked out, or if it can keep you from having to drop price, what type of value would that earn? Guess what? I know it's a lot of information to soak in at one time, but I encourage you to please shoot me a message. Let me share this information with you. I assure you, the dealerships that have listened to anything that I've said and that are actually using this are having a 70% warranty penetration in their F&I department, have an increase of their BDC leads of 20% and better, and closing percentages are up 17%. The average increase of gross is in the is in the 900s. So I assure you, it's worth at least taking a look and a listen. So please, if you watch this, and if you're a GM, a dealer principal, or manager, I know you're a busy person, and I know usually you use the people coming at you as opposed to you reaching out to them. Just shoot me a message and send me an email. Give me a call. My number is 904-438-8556. That's my line directly to reach me in my business company. And let me at least shoot you the information. I assure you, it'll blow the doors off. Every single dealership that's a GM, dealer principal, managing partner, that have looked at this and have listened, have said, man, this is a no-brainer. This is where everything is going. This is where it's going in the next 4 or 5 years. This is where it's going. So you can get ahead of the curve. I assure you, you'll be happy you did. So remember the name, Identity Max. One of the only companies that is offering this type of protection. As a matter of fact, they are blowing LifeLock out of the water. LifeLock is what everybody's familiar with. But guess what? People spend all that money on LifeLock and have to do all the work. Imagine your customers having protection and having access to over 2,000 agents that are there to work for them, to protect their bank account, their credit card. Most importantly, they'll protect your database where if you ever have a breach, you never have to worry about being sued. You never have to worry about a customer coming after you. You never have to worry about the FTC and the government coming after your store and hitting you with the fine. The highest one that I've heard has been $1.3 million for the person having, I believe it was something like 30 files out. But that could be you, but it doesn't have to be. Shoot me a message or give me a phone call. Let me get you this information. I assure you, it's worth a look. At least a look and a listen, and this is where we're going, so you might as well get ahead of the curve. And one of the cool things is dealerships that get on it first have access to potential exclusivity in their city for a year. So wouldn't that be great if you're the only store in your area that can offer identity protection, home and title protection, and rewards program? And guess what? Over 80% of people that were polled out of thousands said that they look for a better deal rather than the best price. And rewards plays a huge part on their decision making. So imagine if you're able to offer identity protection, home and title protection, and rewards for your customers, for the people your BDC department is speaking with about getting in. Hey, come on in. Let us show you how you can save up to $10,000 guaranteed on any vehicle you purchase. Hey, listen, before you leave, let me show you how you can save up to $10,000 on any vehicle you look at. Imagine what I can do. Shoot me a message. Give me a phone call. I'm Brian Maxwell. Appreciate you checking out Car Biz in the Raw. And I look forward to seeing you at the dealership. Over and out.